Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Week in Geek. I'm your host, Jeremy Sapaden. And it appears that I have arrived too early in your timeline, but we can discuss paradoxical mishaps later. First, this week's news in no particular order. An angry internet mob forms as Matt Reeves picks his new Bruce Wayne. Your second favorite motorcycle club rides again. Comic book series The Walking Dead shocks fans once again, while Mario gets a sequel, and a massive video game franchise gets a television adaptation. For many months, DC Entertainment has kept all of the Dark Knight fans in the darkest alleys of Gotham, with no knowledge if Batfleck would reprise his role in the standalone film set to be directed by Matt Reeves. Unfortunately, we won't get the opportunity to see an origin story or a continuation story focusing on the strong-chinned Batfleck. And in that span of time, we've been wondering who will pick up the mantle of the Caped Crusader and take on the criminals of Gotham City. Then, rumors started circulating about a possible lead with Robert Pattinson. Yeah! The sparkling lead vampire from the Twilight series. And the internet was ready with torches and stakes as the rumors became more and more of a possibility. We're here to tell you that it's official, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Pattinson has been given the green light, or the bat signal, I don't know, to take on the role of Batman. And I'm sure a lot of you are really concerned about the decision made from DC and its casting directors, but please keep in mind, Pattinson has come a long way from Twilight. His acting and his performances have only grown since then. Now, am I saying he'll be good enough to measure up to the many Batmen that have come before him? He's got to be better than George Clooney at least, right? I mean, come on, never leave the cave without it. That was not his fault. Chill out! Whatever your opinion is on the casting choice, we are all going to have to see what Pattinson delivers on June 25th, 2021. Our comic book segment is brought to you by the Comic Collective. Find them on Instagram at _comic_collective and join the conversation. The Walking Dead has been going strong for 16 years, and if you are a day oneer, like us, you have grown to love some of these characters like family, as well as love to hate some of these characters like family. And then there's this guy. We've also seen characters come and go, some even turned, and while the series is no stranger to shocking deaths, issue 192, released just 2 weeks ago, contains quite the shocker for all. Now, before we go any further, we just want you to know that this is a safe space, and we will refrain from any spoilers because we respect our viewers, so you will never get any spoilers here. With only 8 issues before The Walking Dead's 200th issue milestone dropping in January 2020, Robert Kirkman does the unthinkable. But remember, no spoilers. But Kirkman wasted no time and replied to fans in the letter hack section of the latest issue. In it, he stated, I've been working towards this since I started writing. It doesn't make it any easier, but it's been something I've been getting more and more used to as the years got down to months and then weeks. I knew it was coming. If all this secrecy has you wondering what happened or who bought the perfectly manicured farm, head out to your local comic book shops and grab this issue and find out for yourself. Oh, and don't be a dick and spoil it in the comments below or anywhere else for that matter. Have some common courtesy, for God's sake. Hold on to those handlebars a little bit tighter, because your other favorite motorcycle club will return for an all-new season of two-wheeled mayhem, as only Kurt Sutter knows how to deliver. That's right, it was announced that Mayans MC will be returning to the FX network September 3rd at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in a press statement released by the FX network. Now, if you've had a chance to check out Season 1, then you already know it's a pretty different show from its predecessor, Sons of Anarchy. While SOA was Hamlet meets The Sopranos on wheels, Mayans MC can best be described as Point Break meets The Sopranos, with a hint of Grand Theft Auto. No, not that one, no. There it is, that's it. With only a few short months away, we can finally find out how Easy, played by Argentinian and El Salvadorian actor J.D. Pardo, will keep his head attached to his body, all the while maintaining his duties as a loyal prospect. We would be lying if we didn't mention we are a little curious to see what the recent Fox-Disney merger will do for non-Disney original content. I mean, it would be pretty dope to see a Sons of Anarchy or Mayans MC theme park, right? We'd like to hear what kind of rides and attractions you think would be included in this hardcore amusement park in the comments section below. And no spoilers! For the love of Carlin, God. This week, Nintendo welcomes a new installment in the Mario franchise with Mario Maker 2. Learning from their mistakes with the first Mario Maker, Nintendo has opened up all the editing tools for players at the launch of the title and has added a single-player story mode. There is also a feature that allows the player to use amiibo figures to change the Mario sprite. Fun. One thing is for certain, creators everywhere are going to have a field day uploading their devious creations for other brave souls to tackle. Can anyone say rage quit? It was announced in a statement this week that the 30-year-old video game franchise Final Fantasy will be receiving its own television show. Sony Pictures Television and game developer Square Enix are coming together to work on the first ever live-action installment of the series, with production Hive Mind. But the Final Fantasy series will feature a brand new storyline and follow the characters and lore of Final Fantasy XIV's world, Eorzea. So I guess it's safe to say fans will get to see all the familiar trappings of this long-running game series, such as Magi Tech, Beastmen, and airships, as well as Chocobos. Yeah, all I know is I need to see a Chocobo race right now! Ben Lustig and Jake Thronton have been announced as the writers, while Jason Brown, HiveMind's co-founder, said, "We are working tirelessly to bring together artists from all around the world who are united in honoring the extraordinary legacy of this franchise and its millions of fans around the world." No word yet on release dates, casting decisions, or even where to watch, but keep your eyes locked here. And when that all becomes available, we've got you covered. Well, that just about wraps it up for us over here at Week in Geek. On behalf of the crew and myself, we want to thank you all for checking us out. But before we part ways, we encourage you to join the discussion down below in the comments section. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure to hit that little bell so you can stay up to date on all of our content. Tune in next Friday, where we will continue to bring you all things geek every week right here on the Briefcase Productions YouTube channel. Now, if I can only figure out where I am and how to get out of this little box, I'll be fine. Oh boy. Hello?